All right, everybody, here we are back at it again with the truck. So, brakes. Um, put in the TBM brakes or Motion Brakes Works master cylinder and billet plate on the back. It did tighten up the gap, but the problem I'm having now, even after installing the piece of steel against the back wall, is this whole wall is pushing forward. It's flexing. So, should have done this when I originally fixed the brakes. What I need to do is take the dash back out, and when I put that metal plate against the back wall, I need to actually weld it to the steering column. Well, not the steering column, but the steering support piece. That way, when I push the brake, because right now what it's doing is it's pushing the wall out a little bit, and like the whole assembly's moving up, so it's not getting the constant pressure that it should. That should help with some play I'm having in it, but the braking is not as good as I wanted it. So what I actually did was I bought the oversized calipers. So your normal GM, G body, whatever, is 2.5, and this is 2 3/4. It's a lot bigger. Same setup, it's just the piston is a lot bigger, and it's got more pushing force than the Blazer big brake upgrade. It's got more piston force than the ATS upgrade. It's got more force than the Camaro upgrade, F-body upgrade. So that's what I'm gonna do is take the plate that's behind this wall, weld it to the steering support, and then replace the calipers on the front, and that should give me the exact stopping I'm looking for, because I'm just tired of not having really good brakes. The steering is better. I adjusted it and tightened it, so now it doesn't have slop, but it's still manual steering. I could replace that box, run an electric pump and all that, but I don't want to do that. Just be another investment. I wanted to go with the bigger calipers because it's easier. I wouldn't say easier. It's cheaper to drop it on the stock spindles than doing the Blazer upgrade and dropping on those spindles. So hopefully I don't have to do rotors or brakes, because that will be the next thing that I would have to replace, would be rotors and brakes that go with Hawk pads and cross drilled and slotted rotors, and then that'd be the best stopping experience I could get. But if I don't have to do that after bracing up that wall and putting the bigger rotors on, I should be great. I'm actually hoping with just bracing up the wall to be good, and maybe I don't even have to do the rotors, send them back, and the money I spend on the rotors, I can actually put a lowering kit on this and do the drop spindles up here, do the blocks back there, and do a 2-3 drop on it for the same money it would have cost me to do the brake upgrade, because I'm not doing anything crazy in this truck right now. So I'm gonna get started on that dash, pull it apart, and I also saw the last time I worked on the truck and now that there is an oil leak. I don't know if you can see that, but it's leaking oil. So whatever. You got new hardware, new studs, new seals or whatever they're called, new parts for there. And I wanted to show you the biggest difference with these calipers is the actual piston. It is about, I would say, probably 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 an inch bigger. Supposedly it's supposed to be a lot more stopping power, but we'll see. So yeah, I already got the other side done. I need different clips because this is what holds the brake line on the factory one, and it the standard, newer standard slide ones. So I might go to the store and pick those up. And then this brake line is really eat up the fitting, so I hope I can get that to thread, or I'll have to buy a kit and a fitting, flare it and all that. So hopefully I won't have to do that. But yep, got that side done, got the firewall done, and that actually helped a good bit with play. I tried it out, so we'll try and wrap this up and see what I can get done. Man, oh man, where did this summer weather come from? I'm sweating. We're done with the brakes. So, big brake calipers are installed. Wheels are back on, cleaned and shined up for this hot boy summer. Done on the other side as well. Not how well you can see it. All shiny and new. Checking my fluids. Looked like my oil might be a little bit low, and I actually noticed the other day when I parked this thing that I had an oil leak, and like when I checked it after it's sitting for a couple days, it was a pretty big oil leak. Like I thought it was just a little bit of whatever. So I checked underneath, and my drain plug was like hand tight. It was loose, and the filter was a little loose. So I guess my initial install was just crap. So fix that. Got the reservoir topped off. Checked the oil level. It's pretty good. Don't think it needed any. Transmission, started it up. I'm gonna drive this thing around, get some heat in it, actually test the brakes out, and then come back and check the transmission fluid and oil again, and she should be ready to ride out. Might actually be going to replace an alternator today on somebody's car, so I want to take this thing out. She needs gas too. So, alright, let's get suited up and get ready for the road. Coming to you from the present, but still the past. I completely forgot to shoot an outro for this video. So, we got the brakes completely done. I got it all welded up. Everything got bled. Top this off. Checked the transmission fluid. Checked the oil. Oil wasn't needed. Like I think maybe a half a quart or a quart of transmission fluid was needed. Nothing else was needed there. Need a little bit of water. But I realized I never gave you guys a sound clip of the exhaust because I redid the exhaust. So I went with right out the passenger side. It was the easiest thing, and honestly, having to rework it under the bed and out the back is what I wanted to do, but I never did it, and it would just been too much work, to be honest with you. And I put new tail lights on, so I'm gonna give you guys a cold start and let you guys see what this thing sounds like. And that's how the exhaust sounds now. Sounds about the same because same mufflers, but when you're in the cab, it is definitely a lot quieter. I don't like how low it is, but like I said, I really did not want to mess with having to work it all the way back over the rear end and out and back. So I went with exit right there. And there was one other thing that I actually did as well that I didn't actually shoot any video for, is new wiper motor. put my windshield wipers and blades on. And I had to basically clean out the mechanism here. And I got my windshield wipers working. So other than a horn and reverse lights, I'm like 100% street legal. That's the truck is done, completely done, and I need to stop here and just enjoy what I've got. So until the next upgrade, that's pretty much it. I've got one more video after this, little fluffer video, and I got to shoot the outro to that as well, and then we'll be done for a while. So talk to you guys later.